block or something. Maybe Leshrac is
comfort, I guess.
Yeah,
their last win was with Leshrac.
Yeah, you're right. Bob's a really good Leshrac.
I want to bring in
My main concern right now, though, John, for Execration at least, is bot lane's going horrendously right now for Palos. 12 CS, not the greatest, and he does have the Ring of Health, but that was a Ring of Health rush. Unable to get anything else, and it's just been a massive struggle against this Necrocotl lane. Just nothing he can do. Look at this. Palos is gone.
God.
There's going to be a hell of a lot of reliance here on Bob to be able to carry you through this mid-game. See if Bob can get it done. He's certainly off to a great start, though, and that's what you want to see if you're Execration. There's Karl.
Oh.
We chase down a nice skank attempt here from Execration. Split Earth is going to land, and Karl is going to drop. Bob able to take the two. Still, top tier 1 tower. Going to be focused by Execration. Zephyr's going to be there on the Coddle, though, but it might be a tough defense as Whitemon is going to get jumped. Karl's going to show up with the epicenter, but who are we aiming down? He'll go after the Abaddon. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade, but now he's in big trouble. A nice stun out. They've taken down Karl a second time. Zephyr is still trying to defend. He'll chase down Shanks a little bit, but he has...
Execration feels a lot stronger because they're building off this foundation Bob has laid out, and as long as they keep applying this pressure, as long as they keep cutting down the map, it feels good.
Yeah, Palos get caught out. Karl gonna put the hand up for a high five, giving him the wave. And well, Palos, he tried to use the counter spell to get himself out, but
Magic damage here.
Cuckoo. He jumped now. Stun will land into the follow-up. He never got the Ghost Round off, but no, he does get it barely in time. And that may have saved his life. At least for now, as Vincenzo's even going to move in. Cuckoo, dropping lower, is going to drop. From Whitemon right behind Cuckoo on the Necrophos is Tino. Going to show himself, but this is all bait. They think they've got a free target, but that's not the case. Karl, he'll make the jump in with the epicenter onto Tino. That'll be a Dragon Knight gone. They'll even commit the Reaper's Scythe just in case. Shanks, he'll be okay to TP up, but I can't say the same for Vincenzo. Will eventually get stunned up. Does pop the borrowed time, but there's your Fiend's Grip from Whitemon. No playing around. They want everything they can get, and they will take it.
On the back foot, they haven't been able to be as aggressive as they want to be, and I think that's something that's missing. They will go for the smoke play now with Bob, Vincenzo, and Tino. Still no blinking DK, so jumping up is still a tough prospect, but they could isolate someone here.
Now they've got Cuckoo. Smoke will be broken, but Cuckoo is completely alone, and I doubt his team gets there in time to try and help him out. The Ghost Shroud is going to be there in time, but Bob still just with the Pulse Nova doing so much damage. But Cuckoo, he's still out of there. At least for now, he's running. He may have made it as now Karl comes in with the Burrow Strike epicenter on Bob. Oh, he cops the Reaper's Scythe and he's going to drop. Cuckoo somehow still alive as he gives the voice lines. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's gonna hurt for Execration as now they move in for more. T1 not done yet. Still Palos. He'll jump in. He'll try to get something done, but he drops so low so quick. He's gonna make his own blink out, and he will make it, but Cuckoo, he'll take the kill onto Shanks. Onto Vincenzo they go. That'll be another. How does he survive that one, Jonathan? You tell me.
Oh.
Palos.
Yeah.
He's gonna blink up. The drums are popped. They are chasing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right clicks might just be enough here, but Palos
with his ult, so Illuminate heals even at nighttime. You know, even though it says daytime heals only, you get hit by the Illuminate ult at night. From the Coddle, you still have some. They might isolate Bob here.
Yeah, that's a big target. Bob, the highest net worth hero right now on the side of Execration. Going to be protected by Vincenzo, but the Burrow Strike is in. He's dropping too low. Bob needs to run. He'll make it out. I can't say the same for the Abaddon, though. Vincenzo, he's going to drop, but they're going to counter-initiate. Palos moving in, trying to protect Tino on this Dragon Knight, but the magic damage.
Epicenter ready to go on Karl, so you should be able to find the angle. They've got a pretty good low ground ward here to spot him playing by the tier 2. And we just need to work that out, although they see Tino instead.
They do. Tino, well, he's quite tanky, but not tanky enough. Gonna be a nice easy pick off there for T1, and with the BKB up now on Gabby, it seems like they're more than happy to just go after that tier 2 bottom tower. So there's not really much in the way of stopping them right now. In fact, top lane. Yeah, epicenter, Burrow Strike out onto Bob. Whitemon right behind. Does get the Nightmare. Has the Fiend's Grip as well, but just waiting on Vincenzo to use that Aphotic Shield. It won't matter. Reaper's Scythe's gonna fly out. And poor old Vincenzo, well, he was trying to help, but he's going to pay for it quite heavily, as he will lose his own life. And hell, if you're T1 right now, John, you're thinking about Roshan.
Yeah, you can just rush in. You've got the damage output with Gabby. They're hooking up. They got the lanes in pretty good position to get this done as well. You might be able to find a couple though, Shanks.
Go, Shanks. Taken down immediately here by Zephyr. So hard once you cop that solar bind. Just so hard to get away.
We'll go for that smoke play now, but you have to appreciate that. Zephyr matching an offlane.
Yeah, I certainly do, John. Bob, he's just gone instantly. Vincenzo not able to move in and help out. They don't even require the Reaper's Sight for the Leshrac, and well, with the Nightmare, they can just hold Vincenzo down. And there's your Reaper's Sight. Roshan time.
So you're really hinging on like a good jump in from Bob, mainly a good jump in from Tino, and you can only keep one hero down. So you have to somehow split T1 up to kind of find that opportunity with the DK.
The TP's coming in. Palos will join in. They'll try and focus down Cuckoo, but the Nightmare is going to save, or maybe not. They've drained all the mana, but now Gabby with the Eclipse trying to move in onto Bob, onto Vincenzo. Who are we actually aiming? Bob, he's still alive, but not for long. A big Burrow Strike epicenter. Karl's in. Tino's in trouble. On the DK, he's going to drop. And Shanks, well, he may not make it out either. It was a decent start. They focused down the Necro, but that's about all they get, along with Whitemon, and they'll pretty much wipe the whole team out apart from Palos.
And that opens up the high ground. No Dragon Form on the respawn here for Tino, and the siege is simple.
Another Burrow Strike. Karl getting the double stun off. Palos, so much damage being taken,
Oh
as
my
the Solar
God.
Bind's going to slow him down.
Gave way too much time away, and now it's all about stalling out for this AM to grow bigger and bigger, and maybe try to build up a little bit more onto Bob as well.
Well, speaking of the Devil, John, Bob has been caught behind a Burrow Strike of Karl right into the epicenter and the Reaper's Sight. It's so hard to fight into this. It's T1, they're more than happy to keep it going. Vincenzo, he'll tank a lot of the damage flying out, but Gabby right in onto the gyrocopter going for another target, and there goes Shanks. Vincenzo, he's gone as well. No chance of survival. Might be high ground. They'll go for two, and I think after that it'll be time to back off. Tino gonna jump in. There goes Palos as well, but he's been caught out again. No chance. Is the top racks is gone, and T1, they might force the buyback and go for T4 towers.
Yeah, can't quite go for Mega Creeps. Tier 2 still standing bot, but you have a Luna. The glaives just bounce around. This is not going to take too long to melt through 2 Tier 4 towers here.
Karl channeling up the Epi. Just pump faking right now, warning them. Palos still not buying back, just being very patient as they'll go on to Tino now with the break, the Dragon Knight. Just not tanky enough, and now the Eclipse. Vincenzo just can't survive as Palos is still not buying back. Gabby, almost hoping to die at this point, does finally go down. He needed the reset. But this game, I mean, it's basically over. There's no buyback coming out. There we go. Palos is now going to move in, but they've lost Tino a second time.
It's they
Time
don't
to call
have
it.
much fight. Yeah, it's a rough one for Execration. I think again it just came down to maybe timing from the off. They had this really strong start for Bob. The mid lane went surprisingly well. Execration played as they said in the interview. Right, they went in guns blazing onto mid, trying to pressure Karl, trying to ensure Bob gets off to a good start. They found the tier 1 mid really fast. But what took time here for Execration? That blink initiation on Tino took way too long. Like by the time he had to blink up, T1 managed to find a lot more, and I think for Execration, maybe having something that can give them more teamfight to follow through with Lesh on the off lane next time round is the way to